What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 50,000 million of the Upper Deck podcast. And today we are here with, obviously, my brother in arms.
Yes, I'm here, Mr. Sterling Howell is here today.
Yeah, be careful, don't drop anything. And our beautiful guest from.
Ukraine.
Can you introduce your lovely self?
Yaryna from Ukraine. The violinist.
Kissy Duke? Kissy Luke.
Kissy Luke.
Yes, I love that. I love that.
Kissy Luke. It sounds
Yes.
sexy.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Hello,
Very
Miss
cool.
Kissy Luke.
Ah,
Hello.
Lord. It's so good to have you.
Thank
know?
you so much for having me.
No problem. We're going to ask
Yeah.
you some really, really difficult questions about your life on cruise ships.
I'm ready.
Yeah?
As
ready
far
for
as I'm
this?
facing already a ship life, I'm ready.
All right, no problem. So basically, this podcast is about bringing light to people's story, and of course, people on cruise ships about their journey, whatever they want to share, advice, how you're still sane, things like that.
Yeah.
Your
Experiences.
experiences. So,
Ask me.
all right, Stilling.
All right. Well, I do have a question. I want to know what was the first piece of music that made you cry, not as a performer, but as a listener?
Getting right into it.
Wow.
Going straight into the fields.
I come with it, guys.
Yeah,
I
always-
bring it.
Straight
I
from
bring
the
it.
heart question.
Literally, it's like no warm up, just go straight for it.
um. Well, I will tell you.
Okay.
So I grew up playing violin, and I grew up in the classical community. So obviously, it would be expected um, to visit a philharmony. So it was a philharmony, and it
Okay.
was full orchestra, symphony orchestra playing on the stage, classical music
Mhm.
by Peter Tchaikovsky, and it was Symphony Number 6.
Okay.
That was the piece that made me fall in love with the music even more, and it was so wonderful because it was one of my first philharmonic concerts
Right.
I participate and visit,
Mhm.
and it was so fascinated because how many people are sitting there, and
Yeah.
playing just one music,
Yeah, that's
and
very cool.
over 50 persons playing are on the same page and playing the same music.
Yep.
So yeah, a little bit different, like classical, but
No, but
yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
I love classical music. Like
Yeah.
I sometimes like if I feel in like a melancholic kind of mood, like a very like calm kind of vibe, throw on some classical. I don't know about what about you, Stilling?
Well, for me, classical music is nice. I like it. It's it's close to conscious reggae for me.
Okay.
So classical and a little conscious reggae.
Yeah.
That's the kind of music I would want to hear when I want to just relax.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's very
To
like a very
settle up,
calming
to
kind of.
clean yourself, I
Yes,
would
it's like
say.
it's like yeah,
Yeah,
definitely agree with that.
because now we are performing like different genres and
Yeah.
styles,
Definitely.
and sometimes you are just tired of being in that noise,
Yeah.
around the
Yes.
pop music and everything.
100%.
And that the corner, the classical music, that's the corner where you go and dip yourself to some peace. It's
Yep.
like you go to the nature if you're
Yeah.
if you're a fan of hiking or somewhere
Yeah.
in the
I
park.
get you. I get you. I get
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So that's the corner for
That's
me.
Right.
that's your way of escaping.
Yes,
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 sure.
escaping.
So I
Yeah,
actually
for
have a
sure.
question. Well, obviously we're speaking about classical music right now. Are there any Ukrainian composers that you know have become notable in classical music that you like or that you know about?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say the most, I guess, popular and recognized all over the world is a melody
Okay.
composed by Miroslav Skolarek. It's
Okay.
a sentimental, very nice, sensual music
Mm.
that was created first as a part of a movie,
Okay.
and then it got away from the movie itself and become like a separate piece, very
Okay.
nice. And yeah, I believe that's the one
Okay.
for now.
That's very cool. That's very
Yeah.
cool. Well, obviously you're Ukrainian, right?
Yes, I am.
What about that you think gives you an edge? Like, what about your culture you think gives you an edge versus a violinist from like Russia or Belarus or Latvia? What about the Ukrainian culture inspires you to be better?
Well, hard question. um, just the beauty and simplicity of Ukrainian soul.
Okay.
I guess this is the um, our weakness and our strong at the same time.
Mhm. Okay.
We are doing everything from our hearts,
Okay.
and you will feel that.
Yeah, definitely. I have felt that many times before meeting Ukrainian people on ships. What about you, Stilling? I feel like Ukrainians are great.
Yeah, no, for me, some of the top musicians I've met on cruise ships are from Ukraine.
Yep.
Oh,
So I even wanted to ask you: is there like a music school or program that musicians go through in Ukraine?
yeah, yeah. We do have a really good musical school there, and if you go on a classical way, you need to pass a school,
Okay.
which is 7 years. Then, if you are decided to go like more for music, you participate in the musical college
Okay.
for 4 years, and then we do have like a high music school which is called conservatory,
Yes,
and it's
conservatory.
like
Yes.
5 years or additional
Hmm.
even 7 years.
Yeah.
So it's like a long, long, long way to graduate, and it's yeah, it's hard because classical musical traditions are the way different from the other genres of the
Yeah.
music.
You're right.
It's more strict,
Yeah, it's
and
more
you need
strict.
to follow it and polish up
Yep.
Hmm.
every time.
Yeah, and I feel like with classical players, you have to practice consistently to keep your chops. Because like
Yeah.
if you like, let me guess, like for you, for example, you obviously have come through the classical pipeline, but you play more contemporary music now.
Yes.
So it's not like I would assume you could just like go tomorrow and play like a symphony that you played 20 years ago.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what I love about music, and that's
Mhm.
what make me feel so good that I'm not on the borders of the classical music
Right.
now. I do love classical music, and sometimes I perform myself classical pieces, and I would love to learn
Yeah.
more, and I'm learning. But there is more about music
Yeah,
because it
definitely.
doesn't have a borders.
Yes, I
So
agree.
when you do perform any genre of the music, you get out of the
Yeah.
boundaries. And that's the magical thing about music. And that's what I love.
Yeah.
Because while you record yourself, it's another way. While you're performing a contemporary or pop, you need to get into it,
Yeah,
you
for
need
sure.
to get to the style
Yeah.
and to spend some time practicing and dipping yourself to that music, and then with the music you are never bored.
That's true.
No,
You
that's
are
true.
never bored.
That's true. That's
But
definitely true.
other than you, who, uh, is there anyone who is very popular from Ukraine, like worldwide
I'm not
musician?
popular. Ah.
What you mean you're not
You mean you're
popular?
not
Come on.
popular? Come
I
on,
would never believe that.
guys. She
She's very
is a
humble.
monster on the violin.
Monster, but she's very
Ah.
humble, She's keeping it
Yes,
very, you know,
Well,
bashful today.
it's good to keep humble, and
Not
it's
for
good
sure.
to feel your mission.
yes,
And what is our mission on behalf of musicians? To make people's life a little bit better.
yes. I
100%.
agree.
We have this opportunity to share some beautiful things with the people.
Yeah.
Our world is full of arrogance, disrespect, here, there.
Mhm.
Yep.
And from our side, we can share good things. And we know that sometimes one song can make people's day better,
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure. We've seen
change
that
the
many
and
times on the ships.
especially when you are performing it live.
Yep. Yep.
So I think live music and live performance will never go out from the
I agree.
stage.
AI, we are not afraid of you. You cannot replace that emotion.
Yes, exactly. That's
You know what
what
I'm
I
saying?
wanted to say.
But don't worry, we're going to
Yes,
use AI to help edit this video. But
absolutely.
you can't replace us, AI, okay? We're here to
they're
stay.
trying though. They're trying
They
very
definitely
hard.
try.
Yeah.
Listen, one
But
day, who knows? You never know what could happen in the future.
I guess what they have tried so far,
Mhm.
it's unsuccessful.
No,
So
definitely. And hey, I've watched iRobot. Have you seen iRobot? Yeah. Let's hope that never happens. AI, if you're listening to this, we know you're starting to get really smart. Don't take over the world, please.
yes, be humble.
Be humble. Be humble like us,
Be more humble.
Well, I actually have a question for you. So you mentioned, that sometimes one song can change like someone's day totally. This one's a bit more out there. I want to ask, what's like a wild place or situation that you had to play violin that obviously people enjoyed, But for you, it was like, wow, I can't believe I'm playing here right now. Like, what comes to mind?
It comes to my experience of performing with the house band on a theater stage,
Okay,
and just by myself
by yourself
solo.
with the house
Yes,
band. Okay,
yeah.
nice.
So it's like kind of another level when you performing. And I remember a conversation in my head with myself. It was so funny, but I said, "Okay, Yarina, now is this part now, and okay, you need to move.
So
Right,
you
You
were
need to move."
answering
So you
yourself.
go. Yes, it
so you're
was a
basically guiding yourself
conversation.
while playing.
Yes, it was a
That's
conversation.
wild indeed.
And then it's well, it's also hard because being classically trained,
Yeah,
we used to follow everything,
Yeah.
and we are so precise,
right.
and it's a set mindset.
Yeah,
And when you're going to perform another genre of this or a style of the music, it's
mhm,
just different because
yeah,
you need to feel yourself
yeah. You have to put more of
Yes.
in.
you into it.
Yes.
Yes, and
Versus
you
classical.
need
Yeah,
to feel yourself and forget sometimes your mistakes or your not perfection,
100%.
and just to let it go and
Yep.
to let it be
Yeah,
part of yours, a
yeah,
part of your performance. And I guess
definitely.
for me that's the hardest thing to do it because still having a lot of classical mindset, but
Right.
I love performing all of these. And
It's so funny that she said that, doing classical, you have to stick with the form and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And I think even for us, I think that's a key thing for us in the band, but also you want to improvise, but not over
You don't want
improvise.
yes,
to take away from the
Yeah,
music. Yeah,
yeah.
correct.
yeah,
So for us as a party band, I think having the form, the structure of the song, that's very, very important.
yeah,
So I could understand and relate to
Yep.
what you're saying.
yeah.
Because there are some other musicians, they would do a song and they would be like, when we reach there, we'd figure it out.
No, no, no.
Just go to the bridge. Just
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah,
or
I don't
yeah,
like that.
sometimes during the jamming it can happen,
Yep. Yep.
but
Yep.
even for a jazz musician they set like the structure itself,
Yes,
and
Yep.
then
it's
you can
important.
let you have your 8 or 16 bars
Yep. And then you
to
just
let
rip.
yourself
Let it rip.
free and
Mhm.
to show off
Yeah.
your all skills and
Yeah.
your melodical skills and
Right.
everything. But in classical, that's what I don't actually like. In classical you don't have
Have
that.
that freedom.
Yeah.
You can have the freedom of interpretation
Mhm.
Okay.
but have all the mosquitoes followed by
Yeah.
all the music charts, you know what
I
I
like that. I
mean?
like that. Yeah.
And if you don't follow that,
Yeah.
you are not as good.
Definitely not. You know what's crazy? This is something I just remembered. I actually played at Carnegie Hall once, and I conducted like, so I don't know if you've heard of the steel pan before. Yeah, so I was conducting like a small steel pan like orchestra, and there was like a big symphony.
Wow.
So I'm there conducting the boys like, really simple, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and I look across and the guy's like, and I literally listen. I pride myself in having decent timing. I'm here like this, and he's like, "How do you guys follow that? Like, where's the one? Like it just looks, you know, educate us, please, because that no,
Well, it happened. Probably it was his signature conducting, and you
because
didn't get
I
it.
didn't because the entire symphony was on, and that's why they brought me to conduct that band because they couldn't follow him. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like,
Well,
is that something that you deal with? Like, if you ever play in a symphony, like, are you comfortable with that type of conducting, or is it?
you're getting to used, and of
Mm,
course they have a signature conducting some of
okay,
the conductors, but usually when it's on a rehearsal we start with the simple, and then they might change their conducting
okay,
on the way as far as you get to
okay. So
to
they
the
start simple
final.
and then
Yes,
so it's like
probably.
progression. So beginner level and then advanced. Wingardium Leviosa, you know it.
Well, it's another subject and another
Oh my
topic.
god.
Sometimes it happen. Oh, believe me. Yeah, but it's also wonderful. Playing
Yeah,
in the symphony, you feel yourself. Um, you have behind a
yeah.
lot of
A lot of people,
yes, a lot of people and musicians, and
definitely.
What I want to ask as well too. So coming from that background, how many years have you been doing cruise ships, and how has it changed your life as a musician?
Ooh, good question.
It's well, I started in 2017 as a part of a string quartet. We did have amazing opportunity to perform in a classical string quartet back then, and it was a wonderful time. It was more restricted and more like on a classical background,
Yeah.
which
Got
I
you. Yeah,
grew
yeah.
up in, and it was for me comfortable. But in general, the cruise ship life and the musical life changed me drastically,
For the
and
better.
I'm for a better
Yes.
because I got out from the classical boundaries, and it's a different way when you learn something from the
Yeah.
books or so,
Yeah.
and when you get to musical environment
Yeah,
for when you get to the musical community from all around the world,
definitely.
and you get to know their music, their habits,
Feel.
their performance,
Yeah,
and it's just unforgettable. You will never get those kind of musical experience on any place in the
yeah.
world.
I
I
agree.
believe so,
So you so
I
you
agree
because
with you.
there are so many things like classical
Yep.
pianist, um, jazz musicians.
And it's all interpretations from different countries of
yeah.
those
Yes,
styles.
yes,
So it's like a melting pot of like
absolutely.
rhythm, basically. It's like
Yes.
everyone has a different feel. Everyone comes from a different place, you
Yes,
know.
and you
So
can learn if you are smart enough. You
Yes,
yeah,
can
I
learn
agree.
and absorb
wait,
all the
wait, wait,
traditions.
wait. Did you hear what
Hey!
she just said, people? If you
Hmm.
are smart enough, you will learn. See,
Hmm.
people come into these situations and they take it for granted. They
Oh
don't
no,
realize. Listen, oh, she's from Ukraine. Wait, where's Ukraine?
you
Ukraine.
can.
Ukraine. What am I
Ukraine.
saying? She's from Ukraine. He's from Trinidad and Tobago. That was from Russia. Listen, there's people
Absolutely,
from all over the world.
Hmm.
You're supposed to leave here a cultured, experienced individual who can handle any type of situation. You know what
absolutely.
I'm saying? So,
But one thing I must say, well, I'm not saying this because we're working with Princess, but
right.
Princess has a very strong musical environment on the ship. And I think it's either you come here and improve, or you come here and you get broken.
Yeah,
So if you're surviving a Princess um, music department, that means you at you at a level,
Yeah, you have
and
a
you
standard.
have a standard that you want to upkeep.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people think that when you're coming on a cruise ship, it's like what's the right word I'm looking for? It's like a step down,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
really and truly, it's an upgrade
It is an
because
upgrade.
you are meeting so many different people. And
absolutely.
when we have to do like a show like PWO, you're from Ukraine, we have to do a calypso medley.
Yes,
The strings are fired. So it's all these different things coming together. So I think big up Princess Cruises for like putting musicians
Yeah, bigger princess,
in
man.
in that position
And also,
to improve.
just want to say these views do not reflect our employers. We're going to have to say this
oh
every
yeah.
episode because we don't want to get into any trouble if we speak our minds. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
No, no.
But yeah, big up to Princess for sure. So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What's a question you want to ask us? Like, what is something you want to know? Putting you in the hot seat now. Well, actually, you're putting us in the hot seat.
No, I don't want. Just it's your show.
Oh, okay. See,
Let
trick. See,
yourself
that
in
was
the
a trick
freedom.
question. We're testing that humility, but it's really there. She's really humble.
Just hold on.
Mhm.
I've got a good question I
Good
want to
question.
ask.
All right. See you no more.
So
Okay.
I'm looking for a little confusion right now.
All right.
So who's the better player, you or your sister?
You know what? Great minds think alike. I was just about to bring that up.
So
I
you've
was
got
about to
all the
bring her up.
tricky.
Maria,
You've got all the
hello.
tricky
Tell her
questions.
hello. Tell her hello.
This is
Hey,
what you get for not
Mariana.
being
Mariana,
here,
hello, Mariana. So
Mariana.
we want to find out which one of you are the better player. All right.
So we're asking the humble one what she thinks.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we know she's
Okay.
not going to answer this, but go ahead.
Okay. I will answer.
Okay.
Uh, we are sisters. but we are two different persons with
Right.
our own personality
Yes.
and our
Yes.
own way
Yes.
for playing.
Okay.
There is no one in the world better or good one. We we are just ourselves,
Okay.
and everybody playing their main role in the life.
Okay.
Good. That's a good answer. That's a good
That's a
answer.
beautiful
But like
answer.
for me, I've got
Yeah.
siblings and we compete.
Yeah, for sure.
We
A little
compete.
sibling rivalry is good, sometimes.
Even a little FIFA,
Yes.
basketball, whatever. We compete. But you answer the question good.
We actually, so far, we've really enjoyed having you here. We love your spirit. We
Thank
love your energy.
you.
Like,
Thank you.
thanks for being with us.
Thank
I'm going
you.
to ask you somewhat of a weird question, but it could have a good answer.
Okay, I'm ready.
If you could play for one person, who would it be? They could be here right now. They could not be here with us. If it was one person you could play for right now.
Somebody who needs a good music at that
Yes,
moment.
definitely.
Yes.
So that's your answer.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't direct it to some certain person,
Hmm.
but you know, music is on the level of feelings.
Yes.
And as far as you are already ready to perform, and it's like you're choosing the next song,
Yeah.
Right.
you have the flow and you sometimes feel like, oh, this music is ready to be heard.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yes.
So I want to ask one. I have an interesting question I want to ask you. So I want you to picture yourself with your violin in your hand, right? And I want you to think about what song would you play on that violin that could change the whole world.
That's a good one.
Oh,
Yeah, they put you on a spotlight. You're in a nice,
Yeah.
beautiful dress. You
Yeah.
guys always look good.
yeah.
That
What
song,
song
you
that
play
that
that
you,
song the
that you
right
think
way,
is
the
gonna
world is changed.
yeah that's gonna
Totally.
just even if it's your world,
Yeah.
but it's gonna just change the whole atmosphere in the world.
That's the tricky question. You've got all the tricky questions,
I thought she
She's
said she was
guys.
gonna.
ready, Shaq.
That she said, "I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm
I'm ready.
ready. Okay,
I'm
I'm
ready."
ready.
Okay, let's hear you then. Let's hear
Um,
you.
well, there are so many songs.
Okay.
I guess they have um, more more deep meaning and
Mhm.
for the word. Um, I don't know why it's coming, but it's coming the song of a Michael Jackson.
I was thinking that,
Which
We
one?
are the world.
Yep.
Oh, we had
I
a
was
word.
thinking that,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Because I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever heard that played on violin before. Have you?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard.
Neither myself.
Yeah, I
But
don't think
it
I've
just
ever.
came to me.
You've got some really nice points. We're gonna give the floor to you if you want to say anything. Anything? Anybody you want to say hi to? Anybody you want to send a shout out to who was supposed to be here with you, but didn't want to come on the camera? She's all
I'm
shy.
shy. Next one is yours. Okay. I want to say that music has so many things to tell and it's so powerful way. Sometimes there is no any language or English language needed to express ourselves, and we can do it with the music. And I'm sure that the music, um, I do strongly believe that the music has a big power, and it can change the world for
Yeah.
better things. Yeah. So let's share it. Let's keep a love for the music, and that's how we can express ourselves and to make our world better every day,
Cry
because
on the
we
podcast,
perform in
man.
it every day. Yes.
We need it every day.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
yeah.
Wow, I love that. I love that. That yeah, that just put me in a good place. Like I just feel like I could conquer anything right now. And with that, we will end the video here because I'm gonna go conquer the editing
But
of
hold
this
on,
right now.
I'm pretty
Absolutely.
sure everyone wants to know what's the color of your eyes.
Yes, I agree. We're gonna do a close up
Zoom,
on those eyes.
zoom.
Yeah, we're gonna do a close up.
You want to know the color of the eyes, right?
Yeah, what color are those eyes? I would say it's
Green,
green, blue.
blue,
Blue?
It
green,
looks greenish
green,
blue.
greenish. Yeah.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Love Ukraine.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
We love Ukraine. It was a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
You
Thank you
did
for
great.
inviting. Hi, guys. Thanks for
And with
having
that,
fun.
Protect Podcast. We have our big boss,
Sterling Howell in the house.
Shaquille Noel, and our beautiful, talented guests,
Yaryna,
Yaryna.
hey.
And tuning in. We'll be back for another
Peace.
episode soon.
Love.
Look out for that video from Yaryna. We're gonna convince her to do the Heal the World cover. Alright, guys.
Peace, love, and respect, baby.